Hi everyone. Happy Sunday or whenever you are taking part in our practice. I really am so grateful to each of you. Yeah, whether you join me in live time or you watch on catch up, thank you so much. Let's get on it. Let's have a beautiful stretch. I hope you've had a lovely week. And if not, hopefully any frustration, anything that feels heavy, maybe just leave a little on the mat. Just give yourself permission. And I think that's hard, isn't it? But 1 hour, give yourself permission today to really make this hour for you. So lay back, close your eyes. We're going to start on our backs today, and then we'll move and flow and let go. Amazing. When you're kind of in that beautiful space on your back, make sure in your own home you're really cozy and comfortable. You've got all of the things that you need to make you feel good. Oh, and just rest. Notice the back body maybe connecting with the floor where you're feeling supported. Maybe take up space where you're in your own house. Maybe bring the arms a little wider. Notice if the shoulders are creeping up, wiggle them down if you can. Let the palms face up, knees either bent or extended. And you're welcome to let the knees drop in if you've got them bent. Wherever you are, just kind of lean into it. Doesn't have to be, any certain way as you move and flow. Just make the practice authentic to what you need today. Breathing in, nice slow inhalation, and slowly breathing out. Let it go. Let the day, the week, let the kind of month go, let May go as we lean into our class in June. Just breathe in and slowly exhale out. Softening in the face and just let the whole body melt into the mat. Nice one. And if you've come to the mat with any sort of intention for your practice today, or something that you really wanted to get out of it, we set that intention now. Be something small, like I've got a sore neck. I've got a little headache. Maybe I'd like to work through that today. Or maybe I'm just not quite feeling myself. Maybe I can just flow and try and shift some of that energy. Maybe it's something else. If you've got anything that's brought you to the mat, just notice that and move in a way that feels good to you. Rocking the head back and forth for 3. Deep breath in. Slowly exhaling out 2. Amazing. And then next time you have the head turning towards the right, just hold it there. Just so you get a little stretch. Shoulders drawing down, ear to the side. Beautiful. Awesome. Now from here, if the legs are extended, I'm going to invite you to bend the knees and just bring the feet up. Wiggle so the knees are touching. You've got the option to just stay here, or maybe see if you can lean the knees over towards the left-hand side. Maybe you can get a little bit of a twist here. It's okay if you lift a little bit in that shoulder if you need to. If not, try and keep those shoulder blades both on the mat, but just building into a twist. If it feels a little tighter, keep the knees higher, or you can turn the head a little more towards center. So option head to the right, knees to the left. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Nice. Inhaling and slowly exhaling out, just trying to get a little bit of our breath onto the belly. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Sometimes it makes me yawn. Oh, excuse me. Means that kind of tapping into that calm space, isn't it? Calm nervous system. Breathing in, bring the knees back to center. And if you still have your gaze over towards the right, take the neck up. And take our ear over to the left, just holding there. See how you feel. Where are you at with the neck? Maybe bringing the feet to touch, knees to touch. You can take the knees a little bit over towards the right-hand side, or maybe drop them all the way down. See how that feels. If you need to lift the head up, the shoulder, make sure that you're making it feel like you've got a little stretch, but you're not pushing in a way that feels too much. That's all. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Just honoring your body as you move and flow today. 3. Inhale and exhale 2. And 1. Breathing in, head comes back, knees come back. You've got it. And this time we're going to take feet wider and take your little windscreen wiper movement just to get a little more into the legs. Knees left to right as far as feels good to you. Getting into that lovely little bit of your twisting, waking up in the hips, tops of the legs. Feel the lower back. 4. Nice one. 3. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And the next time you've got the knees drawing over towards the right hand side, let's leave them there. Good. Nice work. Just letting everything soften down. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. If that feels enough, just hang out here, taking slow, deep breaths. Now you can take your head back to center, or you can also take your gaze the opposite to the knees towards the left-hand side. Breath in and breath out. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Head back to center, knees to the middle, and excuse me, knees to the other side. Beautiful. Knees to the left, and maybe taking your gaze over towards the right. How does that feel for you today? Deep breath in and out. Good. Breath in and breath out. Awesome. Enjoy that twist. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes I get that little yawn. I'm going to tap into that common nervous system. 3, 2, 1. Sneezes and yawns for me this morning, guys. Inhale, bring the knees back to center and wiggling the feet back in towards the middle. You've got it. Deep breath in. Swoop the arms up towards the ceiling. Take our beautiful stretch on our back. Arms are reaching up alongside the ears. Just feeling that little bit of length. Get the stretch in the back body. Take a breath in. And exhaling out. Lovely. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling and down. Good work. We're going to roll the body over towards the right-hand side, just a little fetal position. And when you're ready, we're going to push the body up, come up to a nice upright position on the mat. Nice one. Got a little drink. Join me, and then we're going to move into tabletop. But I'm going to use the long edge of the mat, so see which way feels best for you to face. I'm going to come into tabletop, but we're going to work this position so that we're going to move forward and back and maybe use that length in the mat. So fingers nice and wide, wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. Good, we're just going to take a little forward and back rock. Be really small, just sinking down, tailbone towards the hips. Just drawing forward a little bit. Just notice how that feels. Good. A little rock where we're still in that first little section of the session. So just go easy, listen. What does the body feel like today? For 3. Good morning. For 2. And 1. Coming back to center. Inhale, we're going to extend the left toes out. You might find like a little bit work in those kind of inner hamstrings, the inner thigh. Remember, you can always come up onto a fist if you need it. See how that feels today when that extends. If you're thinking, oh, I really feel that today, maybe just stay here, sit in it, or you can rock back and forth in really small movements, just leaning a little into that tightness. Good. Good morning to that body, right? Inhale. And exhale for 3. Beautiful. Relaxing in the forehead. For 2. Awesome. And 1. Good. So you've got the option to just stay in the middle, let everything soften down. You can sink back a little further, tailbone coming towards that heel. The back toes, they can be tucked or untucked. See what feels best to you. Maybe coming down on a stacked fist, or let the chest fold forward. What feels good to you here as that leg extends? Again, you can be much more lifted, a little bit deeper. Just listen to your body. Inhale and exhale, nice little stretch today. Let's get into those little spaces. We don't always get to slowly peeling all the way back up. You've got to swing the knee in and other side. Good. So see how this side feels, toes facing forward, hands in front or on the fists. Good, you've got it. And that little forward and back rock. Remember that left toe can be tucked or untucked, up to you. Just that little movement, just kind of slowly guiding that muscle into a little space where you can stretch, release. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. For 3. So nice and calm and slow. 2. Beautiful. And 1. Good. Sinking down. So it might be here that you stay. You might want to untuck that back toe. You might be able to come down a little further. Come down on forearms or a little forward. Honestly, just do what feels good to you. Where are you getting that stretch? In that inner thigh. Checking in. Make sure you don't have any pain in the knee. Just come back up if you feel like it's a lot. Make sure you're not straining in the neck as well. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Beautiful. Bringing that left foot back in. Inhale, right foot extends. We're going to walk the hands up, going all the way up to a nice upright position. Beautiful. Inhale, reach in the arms. So we're going to take that left hand and reach down. Don't push on the knee. Keep it really light and maybe reaching over. So it doesn't matter if your hand is on the knee, just keep it light, never pushing. Or if you've got a little bit further reach, good. Little side stretch for me here. Try not to roll the hand forward. Drop that shoulder back. Good. 3. Breathing in, getting that stretch. 2. And 1. Inhale, coming all the way back to center. Reaching out with the right hand. Left hand comes up. Good. Inhale. And as we exhale, see if that feels good and balanced. If you need to come up onto a fist, take your time. Remember, we don't want it in line with the shoulder. We want it a little further out, maybe shifting that weight over to that outside hand. Good. Inhale, option to lift and drop. Inhale, option to lift. And keep it on the mat as well. Just breathe down. Inhale, option to lift and hold. Maybe bend that back knee. Good. You can stay here. You can take the top hand, maybe see if the hand will grab the toes. If it does, that's cool. You want a little back bend, push into the toes. Drop that shoulder back. Good. See if you can keep that balance. And just push the toes into the hand. Maybe drop the head back. See what feels good to you. And you can always have that foot on the mat as well. Hand down. So take what variation feels best for you, your body. Amazing, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Reaching back up and bring it down. Good. We're going to take again this lovely arch. I want you to take the left hand up and over. So you can get a lovely stretch in that side body here, almost like you're making a rainbow from the toe all the way to the fingers. Inhale, slowly bring the left hand down. We're going to walk the body back to the middle. Nice one, swinging the left foot in. Inhale, extend that right foot. Beautiful, walking the body back up to a nice upright position, tucking under in the pelvis, dropping the shoulders down. Beautiful, deep breath in. Amazing, exhale, drop those shoulders down. Fab. We're going to bring right hand down. Remember, we're never pushing down, just a little reach over. You can stay here. We can take the left hand up and really take that reach. Again, we don't want that hand to be putting any pressure. So feel like as you reach, I'm getting a nice side body stretch. We don't want the hand in front, up and over. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Awesome, everybody. Reaching down. Again, we don't want the hand in line with the shoulder, slightly out. You can be on the palms of the fist and shift that way over. Good. Other hand on the hips or inhale, lifting the palm up. Inhale. And as you exhale, don't let the shoulders dip into the ears. Find some length. Draw the shoulders down. Good. And lift if you fancy. And down. Good. And inhale, lift. And drop it down. And inhale, lift. Option to hold. You can bend the knee and grab the toes. Staying here if you want. You can push the toes into the hand, get a little back bend. Maybe drop that head back. Just feel what feels good. 2. You can always bring the foot back down. 2, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting that leg back up and bringing it down. Top hand comes up, making that beautiful arch. Good. Really feel like you're making a lovely little rainbow shape with the body. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Side body stretch. Wake that body up. Where does it feel tight? Where does it feel good? 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that right hand down, slowly walking the body back to the middle, swinging that foot in. Inhale, walking the hands out, bringing the hands onto the hips. Good. Roll those shoulders for me. Getting into those shoulders, trying to release any of that tension and tightness. Nice, big circles. Breathing in. Breathing out. Where you're on your knees, you can take the arms up and down. Just making some really big circles, maybe grabbing the hands at the top, just seeing how that helps. Maybe release a little bit more where you're feeling it. Breathe in as we lift up. And breathe out as you drop them down. 3, 2. And last one in. And drop them out. Good. We're going to take them forward and we're going to swing the hands back and forward. Good. As you do that, keep strong in your core. Draw into the center of the body so that you're using your core muscles to keep that balance. Nice one. Just working a little bit that upper body here from the knees. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Inhale, reaching up, linking the thumbs. And as we exhale, drop both shoulders down. We're going to reach up and over towards the right hand side. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Just trying to really release the spine, the side body today. Little movements. Inhale, coming back to center, reaching up. And exhale, reaching over. Good. 3. Deep breath in and out. 2. And 1. Inhale, reach up and slowly bring those arms down. Good. A little movement of the neck, left to right. Inhale and exhale, softening in the forehead. Just moving, releasing any of that heaviness, tightness, stress, tension in the neck. Move as quick or slow as you like for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Awesome. We're going to come back onto all fours, swing the feet around, and come up to a nice upright position on the mat. Grab a little drink with me. Cheers, everyone. Awesome. We're going to add in a little bit more of a twist. We're going to sit nice and tall, cross-legged or not. You can find a position that feels good. Inhale, we're reaching up. We're going to twist towards the right-hand side. Keep the spine tall and drop the hands down. And use like a little bit of a lever if you want, just to support it, twisting deeper as you breathe in. Slowly exhale. Softening in the face, the forehead, beautiful. Inhale, coming back to center, reaching up. And we reach across. So again, the spine is tall, pulling from the crown of the head. Drawing the hands out and in front. Drop the shoulders down. Great. Inhale. And slowly exhaling out. Inhale. Maybe twisting a little further if that feels good. And exhale. Just enjoy those slow, deep breaths. Something you can take any moment. You just need some stillness. You need to come back to some quiet. Just take a slow exhalation. Just to get yourself back. Inhale, coming back to center, reaching the palms up and slowly bringing those thumbs in. Beautiful. Hands coming onto the knees. Taking a seated cat. We're going to tuck under in the pelvis. Chin comes down. Shoulders rolling. Just see if you can feel any tightness in that back body. Breath in and breath out. Maybe the neck, the shoulders. Inhale, lifting up. We're going to lean forward. Elbows come in, chest draws forward, maybe looking up. Putting that like little seated cow pose. Relax in the face. Inhale, coming all the way back to center. Tuck under. Draw the shoulders in. Breath in. And breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, rolling the shoulders up and lean forward. Good. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Inhale, coming all the way back up, nice and tall. Again, just thinking a lot about that spine today, kind of moving in that direction. We're going to take our circles, not in a kundalini way, but just lean forward and roll, noticing where you get that little bit in the hips. You can feel the back body. Awesome. 3, 2. Good morning. And up. And forward, stay. Awesome. Next time we're going to roll the other direction. 3, 2, and 1. And finishing forward. And then come all the way back up, nice and tall. Beautiful. We're going to make our way onto tabletop and then move into our downward dog. So when you're ready, just swing the feet through and come down onto your tabletop, finding a place that feels good to you. When you're ready, you can tuck those back toes, arch the spine in cat pose, and make sure your hands are nice and strong, lifting up in those knees and shifting the weight back, maybe bending the knees, especially for this first one. How does that feel today? Maybe walk those heels. You know what to do. It's the first one, pushing into the feet. Maybe sinking the hips back as you do so, noticing where is the body sore, where have you changed up your shoes this week, what's going on in those hamstrings. 4, nice one. 3, 2, and 1. Great, bending in the knees, look forward. We're going to come up to the tops of those toes, take a step, hop, beautiful, and just hang. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit, just taking a little time to get into those hamstrings. We've not really done much with that. We're going to use our salutations to help. As you sink down, just see where things are sore. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows and taking a little side stretch. Noticing the lower back. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. A lovely little swing. 3, relax in the forehead. 2, and 1. And back to center. Beautiful. Can separate the hands, let the neck fall soft. We don't want anyone dizzy, so take it slow. Maybe just look forward and then take your time coming up, either halfway with the hands for that first one, fingertips forward if you like, and then coming all the way up to standing. Good. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, drop the shoulders down, tucking under and squeezing in those glutes. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the palms up alongside the ears. Little smile. You've got the hinge at the hips. There's those hammies saying good morning to you. Let's release that tightness. Pull down. Exhale over those toes. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Draw in from your core. Feel that length. So feel the hands and draw the chest forward. And then bend in the knees. Scoop it up. Arms alongside the ears. Exhale, thumbs in. Beautiful. And hold. Deep breath in. And out through the nose or through the mouth, whatever feels good. Let the breath go. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Reach. Fall down over the toes. Draw the chin in. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, yogi's choice. Love a little warm up. I like to do 2 of these, don't I? Before we move into our flow. I think it's so beneficial to the body to really sit in some of these poses, bend the knees, scoop it all the way up, just to find that lovely release in the back body. Exhale. Good. This time we're going to kind of start heating things up. So we're going to flow, but I'm going to give you an option to work a little bit more in plank You can come down onto the forearms, so you can keep it high, or you can bring the knees on the ground. And we're going to just turn and open the body a little bit and work a little bit towards that kind of side plank. But you don't have to do any of it. So many variations. So we'll play with our salutations. We'll move and flow and choose whatever option feels good to you. When you're ready, inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold down over those toes. Inhale, find your halfway lift. And if the hands are up, bend the knees, bring the hands forward. We're going to step or hop back to a high plank. Good, holding it just for a moment, then choosing whether you're going to come down onto the knees, or if this feels good, into the hands. Drop that pelvis down, feel strong. Good, work the heels away, chest forward if you're here. Again, if you're on the knees, let the pelvis drop forward, push into the hands. Feel strong in that pose. Good. Awesome. Now you've got the option, if you're on the knees, you can just open the body, just shift the weight to one side, lift one knee, and then we lift the other knee, look up. And if you're in your plank, we drop the heels to one side, coming back to center, and the heels to one side. So I'll show you that again. If you're here in your high plank, drop the heels and back, heels and back. If you're on your knees, just lift a knee and twist, and down, and twist, and down. Good. 3. Keep it going, whichever one you like to. And 1. Great work, pushing into the upper body and that core. When you're ready, come down onto the knees, everybody. We're going to lean forward and fall down onto that mat. Awesome. And then we're going to look forward. We're going to take Sphinx pose today. So we're going to bring the elbows forward and the palms down onto the mat. Good. And from here, the hands kind of work like a little bit of traction. You're going to use the hands to pull the chest forward. That lengthens the spine. And then we roll the shoulders back and push into those hands and lift up. So you're pushing into the forearms, shoulders down, and we're drawing the chest forward as much as you can. Chin draws in. You should feel that usually in that back body. If it feels too much, take it a little bit lower. Otherwise, push into the forearms. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Love a little work in Sphinx pose. Coming all the way down. Just shimmy the hands down alongside the body. Taking a breath with me in. And slowly exhaling out. Beautiful. Hands coming alongside the ribs, pushing up into your tabletop position. Tuck those back toes. Lift up in the knee. And find your downward dog. Good. And again, playing if you need to. Maybe walking at each foot. I quite like to push into the toes and work the heels down. Maybe that's where you want to be. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. I'm taking a lot of my breath with my mouth open today, rather than kind of more traditionally mouth closed. Just when I'm a little bit bunged up. Oh, hey, fever girl. Just breathe in that way, but you take the breath as you need it. Maybe that beautiful Ujjayi breath, equal parts in through the nose, out, mouth closed. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Inhale, lifting up so you can step or bend the knees, come to the tops of the toes, use your core, and take a little hop up to you. Hanging out here. Exhale, grab opposite elbows. Again, we've taken some time just to work into the tightness in the side body. And a little bit of our warming up pose. Let's just see how that feels today. 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way back to center. Separate the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Bending in the knees and coming all the way up. Take your time. If there's any dizziness today, palms together. Exhale, tuck in under. Just drawing in towards the sternum. And just feeling nice and strong and tall. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, just work to get that beautiful posture. Shoulders down, glutes squeezing, navel in, chin soft. Draw it in as well. Good. How do you feel? You notice your heart rate, your breath change at all? Any warmth in the body? No worries if not, but just nice to kind of check in as we continue our little vinyasa. Inhale, reaching it up. And as we exhale, we're reaching forward. Hold and bend the knees, fall down. Inhale, halfway lift, wherever you want to be. Good, bend the knees. We're going to step and hop back or take a big step with both feet and come into your high plank. Now you've got the option to come down onto the knees. You can come down onto the forearms here. And you can do your plank maybe from your forearms, drop the pelvis down, or you can keep it higher up here Both are great. Good. If you're on your knees, lift and twist, lift and twist. If you're in your high plank, drop the pelvis, twist those heels and heels. And if you decided to come down onto those forearms, what you want to do, don't let the belly dip, push the elbows in, draw in from your core, work those heels away, dip, and maybe twist and back, and twist and back. Breathe for 4. Nice one. Good. 3, 2, good work, and 1. Really strong in your core. Everybody come down onto your knees and slowly slide the chest through and make your way down onto the mat. So whether you're in a plank, high plank, your forearm plank, just sink down. Good work, team. Inhale. And exhale. Just see which one felt good for you. Beautiful. Then we're going to bring those elbows forward, right? Palms facing down. Awesome. I'm going to draw the chest forward, draw the shoulders down, and just see if you can lift up a little bit as you push into those hands. What you want to be doing is drawing the chest forward, forward, forward. Use the hands as that traction. Just breathing through any tightness in the lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely Sphinx pose coming all the way back down, relaxing. Inhale. And as we exhale, hands come on either side of the body. We push all the way back up, coming into tabletop position. Good. Inhale, tucking under, finding cat pose. Tuck those back toes and lift up in the knees, shifting the weight back. Good. Palms nice and wide, work the shoulders down and walk those heels or find some stillness in your downward dog. Whatever feels good. If you want to move, twist, walk, you can, or maybe just find some softness here. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, looking forward between those thumbs, coming up to the tops of the toes. Take a little bend, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend those knees and scoop it up. Nice. Arms come up. And slowly exhale. Arms coming in. Beautiful deep breath in. And slowly exhaling out. Now reaching up. And as we exhale, hinging at the hips, fall down over those toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend, step or hop back. You've got it. Now this time your options are high plank or on the knees. If you're on your knees, bring both down. What I want you to do is shimmy the left foot out, and you're going to peel the right hand up and extend to that lovely side kind of place we were in earlier. If you're coming from your plank, drop the heels towards the left-hand side. Maybe see how it feels to lift up that hand and lift up into that hip. So you can be on the knee, or we can be lifting up the outer edges of the foot, pushing down onto the mat, pushing into that hand, lifting up into that hip. 3. Maybe that front foot can stack or keep it in front of you. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Everybody coming back to center, down onto the knees, and lower down. Exhale onto the mat. All right, palms down. Inhale. And exhale, nice one. Good. When you're ready, we either stay here, hands on the floor. Inhale. We lift the head, lift the hands, lift the chest, maybe the feet. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, coming all the way back down. Just breathe. Inhale. As we exhale, push into the hands, finding yourself in tabletop. Tuck those back toes and lift it up to your high plank, or not your high plank, your downward dog. Inhale, look forward, tops of the toes, step or hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and scoop it up. Beautiful. A little back bend and thumbs in. Nice job. I feel that lovely bit of strengthening, little work as we took a side plank. And it's great from knees. It's great lifted. Whatever feels good to your body today. How are you now? Can you notice any shift in the breath, in the body, the heart rate? Deep breath in. Just gonna straighten up my mat. And deep breath out. Good. Let's do that other side. Inhale, lifting up with the hands. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Fold down. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, wherever you are. Bend the knees, palms come forward, step, or hop back to that lovely high plank. Again, you can come to the knees, we swing the right foot back and peel up and lift. If you wanted to come from plank, we drop the heels over towards the right hand side. We lift up into that left hand. Good. Now just start with a place of balance, lifting up into that hip, pushing into that hand, maybe taking one foot and stacking it on top of the other. Lifting up high for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly turning and facing forward. If you're still in high plank, option to come to the knees or chaturanga. Lean over, little bend in the elbow, and upward dog. If you're on your knees, come down to the belly, lift up into your cobra. So option to be here in upward dog. Let that belly soften, hips draw down, push into those hands, releasing in the back, pushing into the tops of the toes, legs are strong. We're lifting up into a really nice cobra, noticing your spine. And when you're ready, either coming to the knees or lifting up into the hips and untuck those toes into your downward dog. Find your way back to this position. Breath in. And breath out, good. Downward dog, you know, so many options. Just choose what feels good. Maybe a bit of stillness. Maybe a little bit of breath. Maybe movement feels good. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. Using our downward dog almost like a little resting spot. 2. And 1. Look forward between the thumbs, tops of the toes, step or hop. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, bend those knees. And inhale, reaching it up. Arms come alongside those ears and thumbs coming. Tuck in under. Feeling strong. Nice flow, everybody. Deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth with me. Little smile if you like. Just enjoying a little bit of stillness. Enjoy your Tadasana. A little bit of time just to stop. Noticing the body, we've shifted. We've kind of slow little beginning, moving a little bit deeper into those stronger poses, pushing a little bit more into the hands. Really nice stretch to the spine and the side body. All right, we're going to do one more. We're going to do kind of one more sequence. And we're just going to do what we just did, but speed it up. All right, so we don't have to hold them for so long. You can come to the knee. You can open up. You can lift back up into your side plank if you fancy. You can take a cobra or an upward dog. We're going to do 2 more vinyasas so we get both sides. And then we'll come to a little bit of breath and a little bit more stretch when you're ready. So take it as you need it. If you just want to get in child's pose and meet us there at the end, you absolutely can. Otherwise, flow, do what feels good. Let's kind of take a little bit more of a flowy vinyasa. We're going to kind of move and try not to stop too much. Inhale, reaching it up. And as we exhale, hinge at the hips, lean forward. And then we bend the knees, fold down. Feel like you're kind of dancing between chin draws in. Inhale, we move into our halfway lift. Whichever one feels good. We bend the knees. We bring the feet forward, hands forward, and the feet back. Steps or hop. You choose on the knees or in your high plank. We're going to drop the heels over towards the right hand side or the knee. We're going to peel up in that right. Good. Lifting up into those hips. Maybe stacking that foot. If you wanted to play with it, you can maybe play with lifting. Bringing it down. Slowly coming back to center. Inhale, either onto the knees or chaturanga. Pushing into those toes. Bending into the elbows, draw the chest through, or on the belly, take yourself a nice cobra. If you're here, the legs are strong, the feet are pushing into the mat, the hips are drawing forward, the chest drawing forward, chin in. Try not to squeeze in the glutes. Inhale, everybody lifting up. So if you're on your bellies, come up onto the knees. Lift from cat into your downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Good. Shift that weight back. See what you need from it. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, look through the thumbs and step or hop to the front. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees, scoop it up, lovely little reach alongside those ears, and thumbs come in. We're just going to take one breath and keep her flowing. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, reach up. And hinge at the hips. Beautiful. Fold forward. Great little flow today. Halfway lift. Bend the knees, hands come forward, step or hop back, coming to the knees, or high plank. We drop the heels to the left hand side, so we peel the left hand up. Beautiful. So lifting up in that hip, or if you're on the knees, just take the arm up. You can lift the leg if you want, from the knees as well, or from here. See what's going on today. It might feel too wobbly. Coming back to the middle. Great job, everyone. Slowly lowering down. So either via the knees, coming to the belly and finding a cobra, or over the wrists. A little bit of that kind of push up feeling. Upward dog. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale, find your downward dog. So knees, cat, and lift. Or come all the way up. Lifting in those hips. You've got it. Breath in and breath out. And from here, what we're going to do is just bend the knees, come down onto the mat. Beautiful. Taking the knees wide, big toes to touch, and sinking down into your wide-legged child's pose. Just take that little release of the lower back. You can stack the fists, keep the tailbone lifted, or just fold down. Breath in and breath out. So please don't worry if you didn't take the side plank, but it's there as an option today. It's also nice to do it from the knee, open the body, peel the hand up, maybe kicking the leg up on that second kind of round. All good. Cobra's good, upward dog's good, Sphinx is good. It's all good stuff for the body. So hopefully you were able to just lean into what felt right for you. Just breathe in and breathe out, surrendering now, letting your breath kind of slowly get back to its natural rhythm. Just let yourself surrender and stop. You've got the forehead either on stacked fists or the mat. Let's rock that forward left and right. So see if you can relax, let go of any sort of headaches, tension. Just imagine that it's just disappearing. The stress, the weather, even if it's just for a moment, something about the magic of yoga. It helps me just feel good in my body. Just for moving and breathing. All the extra are the bonuses. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center with the head, the forehead. Deep breath in. And slowly breathing out. Lovely. Staying a little bit longer. How are you feeling in the hips? Feel nice to stop. I think there's this beautiful kind of dichotomy and little opposites of that really flowy kind of sequence we've just done in our vinyasa. Finding some softness and stillness. Just enjoy. Stopping. So walk the hands a little closer towards the head. Lift yourself up. Amazing. And then when you're ready, peel yourself up and come back to a nice upright position. On your mat, grab a drink. Amazing. Cheers. All deserved sip after that, right? What a sequence. You guys did amazing. Really nice. Yeah, thanks for flowing. Nice and tall. Just see if you can find that lovely tall spine. Again, cross-legged if you want, but it doesn't have to. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Just stop. Just enjoy a bit of stillness as we come to that last little section of our class. Eyes heavy, shoulders drawing down. Good. We're going to start by bringing the palms together. What I want you to do is just lift a little bit up in the elbows. We're going to open the palms so that the thumbs are touching and that your palms face me. We're going to draw the thumbs down. We're going to see if you can match the fingers up and see if you can slowly, as you roll the hands down, can you bring the backs of the hands together? You can push them in as much as feels comfortable. If the wrists are tight, just move in a way that feels good. Then slowly bring the fingers in my direction, in the direction of your chest, sorry. I was going to say to face you, they're facing me, and then we open the palms up. Palms come together, opening again. So you find that little rhythm, backs of the thumbs, backs of the fingers, backs of the hands pushing into each other, that lovely little wrist stretch, and see if you can find that beautiful little flow. Good. Releasing in the hands for 4, 3. Good. Keep it flowing. 2. And 1. Wherever you're at, just finish that circle and interlace the fingers. We're going to roll the wrists. Allow the forearms to rub against each other, getting into those joints. Nice one. 3, 2. Beautiful work. Just releasing in those hands. Open the elbows. Keep the hands interlaced or the fingers interlaced. We're going to push the palms out. See how that feels. So take it slow. If it feels comfortable, really push, drop the shoulders down. Inhale, option to lift the hands up alongside the ears like that. Or if it feels too much, just bring the palms down. Inhale, drop the shoulders down here. Now another way to get a nice stretch, you can stay here, might feel enough. You can lean forward with the chest, bring the hands with it. Option 1 or option 2 is reach those hands back and draw that chest forward. Find a release in that upper body. Inhale and exhale as you draw that chest and head through. Hands back. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the navel back in nice and tall with the spine. Inhale, reaching up, flip the palms back and bring them forward. Good, the arms are in a big circle. We're going to tuck under in the pelvis, reach forward. So you're doing seated cat, but you're creating this big bubble with the hands. Keep that little bit of the interlacing of the fingers. Maybe create a little tension, chin to chest. See how you feel in the spine. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly coming back up nice and tall and just bring the hands onto the lap. Great, we're going to separate the hands now. Slowly begin to bring the fingertips or the hands behind you. I'm going to show you from here. You can maybe bring the hands on the lower back and draw the elbows in if things are really tight. Option 2, interlace the fingers. You might be able to extend those arms out, draw the shoulders down. Might feel good, might feel too strong. You also have the option to flip the palms out here. So here, here, or here. If you're feeling comfortable, we're all going to lean forward. Good. You can lean all the way forward with the head. Again, you can do that with the hands on the lower back. Arms extended, maybe flip the palms up. If you have that range, you can either up the elbows in or you can push the hands up over the head to get a little stretch here. If you've got the forehead on the mat, you can move the forehead left to right, maybe with the hands. Just noticing that stretch in that back body, but also great to be here or a bit higher. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, slowly bending in those elbows. You can take the extension, bring the hands in front, and use the hands to lift yourself up. Nice work. Nice and tall. Inhale. And slowly exhaling out. Awesome. Just let it go. Good. From here, we're going to reach the arms up and slowly bend in the elbows. Bring the hands onto the shoulders. Take the elbows up and down. Let's find some nice circles here. Good. We held a few more downward dogs today. Maybe lifting up into the upward dog. Just release. If you chose those options, maybe chose a few more planks than usual. 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up in those elbows, draw both shoulders down. Right hand up, maybe bringing the hand onto the elbow, maybe shimmering that elbow in behind the head. Good. Inhale, lift the head up, but I always have a tendency to arch my back, draw in from your navel. So if you feel like the chest is drawing forward, draw in from your core, and then lift up and work the head back. You might get a little bit more here. 3, 2, and then keeping that lovely tall spine, reach both hands up, bending in the other side, reaching over, keeping it here. Or if you've got the range, guide the elbow in behind the head. And again, maybe looking up, Maybe drawing in from your core. Try not to lean forward as you do it. We find that tall spine, drop the shoulders, and lift the head. Little smile if you like, releasing that tightness and that tension we hold so much in the upper body. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reaching it up, and slowly just bring the hands down. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. And slowly exhaling out. Our next little movement, we're going to bring both hands out, almost like you're saying stop, and take the right hands. Your 4 fingers on the left-hand side come together, and use your right hand just to guide the fingers back. Drop the shoulders down. Never feel like you're hyperextending in that elbow, but extend the arm out into a place that feels comfortable, and stretch it into the hands and wrists. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Other side. So your 4 fingers together, using your left hand to draw the fingers back. Just getting a little stretch, hands, wrists. Good. Trying to get into those small little spaces. 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hand. Shimmy those fingers and bring the hands down. Inhale. And slowly exhaling out. Beautiful. I'm going to finish our last bit of our sequence today on our backs. I'm going to invite you to take a little drink because you're not going to want to sit up to do that. Bring all your little comfort things because we're going to do a little bit more stretching and drop straight into Shavasana from there. So when you're ready, you needed to kind of grab anything warmer for slowing down. We're laying back. I'll take our last few stretches and just from our backs go into our relaxation. When you're ready, just begin to slowly soften, close the eyes, but have the knees bent rather than legs extended, ready for Shavasana with just a few things left to do. Good. What we want to do is draw that right knee in towards the chest, lift up into that right foot, and then slowly cycle the leg out and in. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And draw the right knee in towards the chest and hold. Inhale. And exhale slowly. Bringing the foot down. Beautiful. Keep those eyes heavy once you know what you're doing. Other side. We're going to do 3 big circles with the left leg up. Deep breath in and out. 2. And 1. And then slowly draw the knee in towards the chest. Inhale. And slowly exhaling out. Bring the foot down onto the mat. We're going to lift up into that right leg and just roll the ankle. Good, just slowing it down. Roll the other direction. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that foot back down. Good. Other side, lifting up. Inhale, roll. And exhale, roll the other direction. 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the foot down. Inhale, bring both knees up. And then just take your little rock side to side. Again, just noticing this little bit of rock in the back of the head. Sometimes, most often we do this at the beginning, but it is nice to complete our movement here sometimes. Such a lovely little place to just soften and rock. That little massage in the back of the head, the lower back. Be big or slow movements. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Back to stillness. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, bring both feet down onto the mat. So from here, what we want to do is we want to draw that right foot up. So you're going to bring the palms down. We're going to kick the leg up. And I want you to see if you can, without looking at the floor, see if you can slowly guide that heel out. We're going to leave the leg out and extended. Let's see if you can find the floor. Is it coming? Can you get that gauging? Are you off? Are you on? I think it's here. Still a little ways to go. Good. Other side, we're going to lift up, kick it up, inhale. And as we exhale, extend that leg out, 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 out. And slowly, slowly see if you can feel like, oh, I'm going to find the floor. And when you're ready, relax everything down. Good. What I want you to do here is we're going to clench up. So we're going to clench the fist. We're going to lift up in the upper body. I want you to squeeze the chin in and see if you can squeeze in the glutes and feel that real tightness in the lower body as well. Squeeze in the core. Feel that little bit of tight as you can get it. Even tighten in the face. 3, 2, 1, and then drop everything down. Arms, hands, chest, neck. Oh, let it go. Good. I'm going to do the same one more time. So see, where can you tense the body? Can you lift the head? Can you squeeze the shoulders? Can you bend in the elbows? Squeeze into the hands? Squeeze into the core? Can you squeeze into the glutes? Feel that tightness in the lower part of the body. Amazing. 3, 2, and 1. And everybody just let everything go. And whoosh. Wiggle the feet a little wider. Let the toes drop out. Wiggle the hands a little wider. Drop the shoulders down. Make sure the neck is soft. Lift the head, chin in, and bring that head down. Amazing. If this is your Shavasana, stay here. If you want any other warm blankets, jumpers, whatever feels good for your Shavasana, I'm inviting you now just to get yourself all wrapped up and cozy for a little relaxation. Begin to allow yourself to close the eyes, grabbing any last little creature comfort. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. And let the breath go back to its natural rhythm. Allow yourself to melt into the floor. And just let all the movement, the breath, or asana or pranayama, movement and breath, just let the body find stillness and soak up and nourish every little cell. That's our little wish. Yourself, just soften and check in. How do you feel? The mind is a little quieter, then just lean into that. Sometimes as I lay back, I try and imagine this big white slate, a white wall, a white piece of paper, something really clean, fresh. Reminding me that every day is a fresh start, a fresh page, a fresh piece of paper, a clean white wall ready to be painted or stay exactly as it is. And lean into what you feel. Do you feel like writing something, painting something on your wall or your paper? Is there a word, a color? It just, we just stay here. Whatever comes to your mind, just kind of lean into that. If a color came to mind, maybe Google if there's any significance there. There's a word that came to mind, colors, the way you painted it. Whatever it is, it's just sitting in the white, sitting in the clean, safe place of feeling fresh, new beginning. Maybe just sit with that as you move through the rest of your day. Deep breath in. And slowly deep breath out. In today's visualization, I'll invite you to either stay, keep painting, drawing, exploring, maybe look up. Sometimes when the mind is clear after asana, sometimes we get little symbolic images creeping. An animal. Maybe have a little Google and see if it means anything. And if nothing came to mind, that is equally wonderful. All is good. I wish you a beautiful week ahead. Enjoy leaning further into the month of June. Thank you as always for joining me now or replay. I adore you all. I'm grateful for our time on the mat. Peace and love, my gorgeous friends.